Hello, everyone, and welcome to Say It Out Loud GG Podcast 2026, the first one of the year. But before we go into that, let's thank our lead sponsor, C Siani Styles. That's the special visitors that we have today, and Anointed News Journal by Chris Collins. Thank you for sponsoring this program. If you're interested in sponsoring this program or being part of this program, please leave a comment below. Someone will get right back to you. So let's welcome Siani and Carter, C Siani Styles LLC. It has been more than a year since you guys have been in a podcast. So tell me, well, Happy New Year's first and most of all. Tell me how you guys are doing.
Good. I can't complain. Happy New Year's to all of you guys.
Happy New Year. Yes, it's been a great 2025 that we got to close out.
Yes.
That we were definitely excited to close out and excited to open a new year.
Yes.
Absolutely.
How's your New Year's?
Oh, it was great. It was definitely great. We're going to get into that on what our December looks like, what that year looks like. But for those who don't know you or our new audience, please tell them a little bit about who C Siani Styles, when have you established, and what is it that you do?
C Siani Styles was established officially in 2021.
Yes.
As a legal business. And we started from two separate companies that we created for ourselves, and we combined them both because we were both in the custom world.
Yes.
We've had a great journey so far. We've increased our quality of our products on certain things in 2025. So that was like a highlight of our year. 2025. It's just so much that was in the year. I can't even begin to tell you.
We did a lot, but definitely our quality got so much more better. I am excited. You don't understand when you can you can't guarantee everything, but when you can almost guarantee something, it feels great. You know what I mean? So our quality went up, and that's one thing that we're going hard on 2026. That's all.
Absolutely. That is amazing. And yes, and what you guys do is you personalize, you do company branding, you do t-shirts, and you do all that. So we'll get into that a little bit more of what is it specifically that you do. First of all, they do all the branding for Say It Out Loud GD. And one of the things that I definitely want to highlight them, because they don't speak enough and they probably won't speak enough about it, is the event decor. They do all of our events decor, and it has been something that has been amazing. Like, it's mind-blowing. We have had nothing but good feedback on it. So I wanted to highlight that for you ladies, because I get the feedbacks like, oh my God, the decor was amazing and stuff like that. But definitely it's from
Thank you for letting us be the one. Thank you, because you have put us to the test, girl. You have.
Working with you has given us a lot of experience in the small events like that. So we definitely are grateful for the opportunities to be able to be creative in that way.
Make it happen, yes.
And it helps us practice our signage and coming up with new posters and backgrounds and all that fun stuff. It definitely increases our creativity.
Yeah. Well, small business supporting small business. And this is what it looks like. This is what partnership looks like. Let's go into the details that you guys do. You guys do business cards, stickers. I'm going to try to name a couple that you guys do, like small business cards, stickers, t-shirts, sweaters, hats. This is your turn.
Tumblers, mugs, keychains, little knickknacks. Like, this is a hot little tamale this year, little cups with the name on it, because everybody's got a tumbler cup now.
Yes.
We try to find fun stuff to customize, so it is always a changing revolving door when it comes to other knickknacks. But our staples, the ones that are staying, that don't go anywhere, is definitely our hoodies, our t-shirts, our mugs, our tumblers, our keychains, our posters, our flyers,
business cards, labels,
wall signage, all that good stuff.
Yeah. And they're amazing. They do, like I said, all Say It Out Loud GD. So do you guys have a special running today, like right now?
Let me say it.
The special is 5 t-shirts for the price of 4 for the entire month of January until 11:59 p.m. on the 31st. You can put that order in. It's a great deal to start out the
awesome.
year for your company and having a new uniform. Or if you don't have uniforms, this is a great year to
This is the
start it.
moment, yes.
You know, so I thought starting the year with new fresh T-shirts for your business was a good way to bring it in for everybody.
Yes.
So that was why we threw it with the T-shirts.
Yes.
Absolutely, because I know I did. I wanted to start my year. This
Yes.
makes it easy. So for them, if you don't know, just sometimes the last thing I need to worry about, especially a business owner and a mom, is what to wear. Put on that t-shirt. All I have to worry about is the pants and keep it moving. So
Yes,
that's something that I wanted to award myself or reward myself this year, right? To just do that. And that's
It's
special.
consistency and
Yeah.
professionalism and
Yes.
representation. It's a walking
everything. Yes.
advertisement. So it's a lot of
Yes,
things that can
indeed.
just come out of a simple T-shirt.
Absolutely. And that's something that I wanted to do for me for 2026. So when I saw that special, that's the first thing I thought of. So please take
Right on
You were
it.
the
advantage of
first
that.
one. Say it out loud, Gigi was the first one
You
that took
hopped right on
advantage
it.
of that deal. So thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate
Yes,
it.
absolutely. So if not, how can they get any orders right now? If they're watching this moment, like get online right now. Don't wait until the end of the podcast, but then come back and return and watch the podcast. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Subscribe, comment, and like while you're at it.
So
So
while
where
you pause the video and you go put your order in on www.lacciandsianistyles.com, and it is on, there's a featured button right in the front of the page. You press that button, that's going to be the first thing to pop up for you is that deal.
Yes.
You're going to see the
Okay.
beautiful blue flyer with a white shirt and our logo, and then you know you're in the right spot. And then, of course, submit your order, come right back and press play. Don't forget.
Yes, that's very important. So, and is this something that you guys are going to be like promoting like every month this year? Would you be promoting something new? Because I know that Valentine's is coming and that's a big holiday. Like,
So
and
for
what
the
are,
month
mhm.
of February, where we will not have a special specifically for a specific item,
T-shirts, let's say.
right?
Yeah.
But we have Valentine's Day, which is one of our biggest holidays because it's the custom world. You got the baskets, you got
Yes.
flowers, bouquets, you got our flower bouquets are our most popular thing so far for the last 2 years. You can add pictures and bears and items and little
To a
liquor
cap, a
shots.
hat, yeah.
I'll
Anything
actually
you
post
need
a video
yeah.
soon if anybody's watching. I'll be posting a video soon, just to give you an idea of what you can order. So Valentine's Day this month, the month of February, we don't post any specials because we're very busy with Valentine's orders. But every month after that, besides the month of Mother's Day is in May.
Yes.
Same thing with May. We won't post a specific special because then Mother's Day we have.
Before that is April, will be Easter. You know, so there's certain, every month there's something going on, you know, so
Okay.
it's like that's what but it's not saying that we're not going to have deals or specials in between the months. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We
There are
always
just
throw
specific
something.
time frames that I can't throw anything out there because then it'll interfere with the holidays.
Yes.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm gonna throw every special I can
Yes,
throw at you guys this year because I'm ready
We all need to grow.
to
And
throw everything
let's
out
grow
there.
together, you know?
Mhm.
So yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And one of the things that I also wanted to touch base that you guys as a small business company, you also get involved a lot with the community. And I know that you guys have reached out with our teens, and this is something that I want to highlight. And one of the reasons, and a big sponsor of your growth plan workbook that we're doing, that we're bringing to the schools in the city of Scandon, and you are our lead sponsor on that. So I wanted to say, first of all, recognize you on this platform and just say thank you. Thank you for being part of that. So you're not just a small business, you're also a community person. And that's very important to highlight and to get to know where people get to know you. You're not La Cienciani style, custom. Yes, you are that, but you're more than that, and I wanted to highlight you, ladies, and just say thank you for that. Thank you for not only representing who La Cienciani Styles, but also being a part of a community that I'm definitely involved in. You guys have always said, yes, we're here up front and center. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of it too, because you do a lot of things with the community of Camden and the teens. So thank you for letting us be a part of that. Why not start for where we come from? You know what I mean? And that's
Absolutely.
how that's what makes us push us and, make us do more things with the community.
To give back.
Yes.
Give back what raised us, So
Yes,
we start here, the bigger we get, the more we can grow
let's grow together.
to move on to other cities and counties and stuff like that, of course. But
yes, indeed.
it's definitely a privilege to be able to do that. So we don't
And
take
we gotta
it lightly.
thank you. We have to thank you because you work with teens, and that's what makes us be a part of that as well. So we appreciate you too.
No, absolutely. And I always say this is a small business, helping small business. We know the struggles behind, as much as people hear us talking here in podcasts, and we do this and we do that, and we're posting and we do that. But we know the struggles. There's a lot of struggles behind a small business where we don't stay motivated sometimes, where we want to give up sometimes. And we just, because these are the reality of it, right? What you picture that you're going to make a budget this month, you didn't hit that goal. How do you keep yourself motivated? How do you do this? And one of the things that one of the questions, the follow-up question is how C Siani Style, as the small business company, as a person that also involves with community, have you ever felt a point where you just like, I'm done, but you didn't, and you still continue, obviously, because you're still here. So how did you overcome that for those audience and those people that are listening out there that want to start their business or are a business right now? They're saying, I'm closing 2026. I'm done with my small business. Like, what advice would you give them?
Well,
From a small business
from
aspect.
a small business, starting in the beginning, there was definitely a lot of trial and error. There still is trial and error. There's always going to be something to achieve, get over, learn,
push through. Yes,
you need to educate yourself on what's in front of you. So in my experience, it's step by step. Yes. I get faced with a problem. I don't know how to deal with it. I need to learn how to do it efficiently, get it done fast, learn this information fast so I can move forward to the next thing that I'm going to need to learn. But there absolutely were days, and there's going to be more days, and there's recent days, where you're just like, this could be a lot, this can be hard, this can be not going my way, or this isn't the vision.
If you don't get overwhelmed, if you don't feel like a moment like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna give up, you're not doing it right. At least that's my opinion about it.
Yeah. I mean? And I think it is. I think that's where we challenge ourselves more, right? When we say, when we don't want to, when you're like, oh, this is difficult, is like, you know how they say a lot of people work under, like, perfect under pressure? Yes. There is a part of us, and I think that, I hope that the small business community can back us up, where we're under a little pressure. I think that's when we both, like, we shine the most.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a little more push. That little bit of adrenaline of that pressure triggers something. And it's we look forward to those moments. I like to be busy. I like the pressure of being busy, because busy means we're doing something.
You're doing it.
Busy means that we're working, So
being overwhelmed, being, oh my God, it's because they want you. They want your services. They want, you know what I mean? So it's a good thing.
I want to be busy. I want to be tired.
Yes.
There's always something to learn. Yes. Never, ever wake up and think, oh, I know everything about my business. I don't know enough about my business. I never know enough about my business.
There's so much to learn.
I continue need to learn it, whether it's financials, whether it's marketing, whether it's picking the right product and finding your audience. Every category of it, it's a never-ending learning process. There's always new tricks and skills and different ways of going about things that we can learn, that I'm still learning. I'm never gonna know everything. The world is always revolving, always changing. So you always got to stay on your toes. You always got to keep doing your research.
Yes.
Keep your knowledge.
Keep educated. Yeah. Keep getting your knowledge in. Yes. Exactly. Keep putting the work in. You never stop working. You never stop educating yourself. You never stop researching, because there's always something new. There's always something. There's something easier.
We started with a handful of products. Yes. Now I have so many products that I can't even add them to my website. Yes. There's different reasons why, but I have products that never in a million years I thought I could make. Yes. I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know how to make this. I never knew that I could break this item down to figure out how to create this item and then make it my own on top of that.
For example, you should show the example that we have right now. Can I want to show you an example.
Yes, absolutely. Share with the audience. Share with us.
Right? I received this as a gift. It's a gift card, but it's the box. Right. Okay. And I looked at this box and I'm like, Jesus, this box is amazing. I love I'm like, oh my God, it opened. So I'm like, Siani, how can we make this happen?
You try it. You figure it out.
You do it.
You make the box.
You do it.
Isn't it?
It feels good. You see, it was a little, it was tough.
And you could custom made that. You could do what logo, anything you want.
Correct. So,
Hands
yeah,
down.
so it's
So
like
that's
super
what, okay.
exciting.
So the next question, let me follow up the question. So that means 2026, this is what we're looking at.
That's
We're
what we're looking
looking
at.
at,
Yes,
so
indeed.
what does
I think
2026
what I
look
want
like for
people
you?
to do, right? Let me put that out there. Let me be more direct. What I want people to do is not be afraid to send me a message and say, hey, can we figure this out together?
Yes.
Hey, can we make this? Hey, do you have any idea how to go about this?
Yes.
Let's figure it out.
Yes.
I want to make different things. You challenge us, we're gonna figure out how to do it.
Yes, our biggest thing that we did accomplish on 2025, it was a restaurant, and just to see our menus and it's up big at this restaurant, and it's like we made that happen for you, and we're, oh my God, we're privileged. Like, oh my God, like I love it. It's
To
an
walk
amazing
in into
feeling.
an establishment and know that this owner, this other small business person that
Yes.
invested all their time and money into their business chose us and allowed us to have creative freedom to create a menu that's going to be displayed for everybody to see in her storefront.
It feels good.
It felt amazing.
Yeah, it feels
felt
good
great.
when the customer texts you and say, "Hey, you should take you should take a ride around here and see your work." And it felt good. You understand? It was like, oh my God, like that was one of the biggest things we did do in 2025. It felt great.
And it
Oh,
definitely
well,
felt rewarding.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Absolutely. And we thrive on the moments, right? Where people are happy with our jobs and what we do.
I thrive
So,
on watching us build your vision.
Exactly. You see it, we create it.
yeah. And you have to love what you do because custom work is something that you have to love.
Yes.
Because it's not easy to have a conversation and say, hey, I'm visioning this. You have to have, so there's an artistic part of you ladies that you guys have because you have to create through words. So I'm telling you the words. Now you have to create an image. That's art.
Together.
That's
Yes.
art for me. That's definitely artistic stuff for me.
I do think it's
So,
a form of art. I think it's a form of expression.
We're artists.
absolutely.
Being able to create something from nothing is great.
Yes.
I love what we do. I think we picked a really good outlet in our career as a career.
Yes, very good. Very well
Absolutely. And I totally agree because even though you don't see it this way, and this is a person from the outside that has a whole different another business that has nothing to do with personalizing and stuff, I see when you personalize stuff, you make it personal. So you are holding a memory of someone. You are creating a lasting something that emotionally is going to fit someone. Because I've seen you guys even do like for memorial services, right? Funerals and stuff like that. I've seen you guys do some work, and that is something that carries a sentimental value to it. So you're not, so what you do is an important part of a human being sense of that you exactly. So what you could create for someone could be a life-changing moment for them. And I'm this is a third party looking in because you create something that people could stare at every day or dedicate. And I know because you guys definitely did that for me with a Christmas ornament for my best friend that passed away, for Rachel. And this is every year since she passed away that you guys did this for me. And I look at it every single year. So we're talking about that maybe 10 years down the line, I'm still looking at that ornament, something that you guys personally did for me. So I want you to say the value that you guys have in the work you do. Because sometimes you guys don't probably see it that way, right? This is a job, this is a career. It's so much.
It's hard to see it that way because we get wrapped up in just making sure we are accomplishing the small part
cool
of it.
To see it that way too.
And then the product leaves my hands, and then you guys do what you want to do with it. So we don't get that perspective of it.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that moment. We wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. Well, I told you like I said, like from a whole different business aspect. So what you did for me was personal. This was for Judith, right? For, and what you guys carry and do, it's a lifetime memory. It's a long, even a healing. It could be a healing journey for someone as well. So, that has value and I think it's incredible. Anybody that does.
Our products are emotionally attached. When I'm creating, for example, I'm just creating a logo. I'm creating something that represents something important to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to create something that is the face of a legacy that you're trying to build.
Yes.
You know, that's how I
Mm-hmm.
feel about my logo. That's how I feel about the images I create for my company, that I'm creating something that's going to be the face of something that I'm going to invest in.
Yes.
So I don't take it lightly. I'm not just creating a logo for your little couple dollars. That not at all. I'm creating a logo because I want you to love it. And if you don't love it, you need to tell me so we can figure it out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not creating a logo just because it's a picture. No, it's
Exactly. It's
way
deeper than
a
that.
picture.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a part of you, and I'm trying to make it into something that you're gonna.
Logos are important. They're the face of your business or your group or establishment, and that's the first thing people are going to see. That's going to
Yeah.
represent what you're trying to build. So
Yeah.
something
Or
as
that
far as
special
the
event,
beginning,
you know,
just the
a wedding
beginning
event.
with the logo, right?
Yeah. Anything that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just everything you guys do have a special value and a sentiment behind it. So, before we close this out, one of the last questions I want to ask you is, what advice would you give to those teenagers out there that is watching these podcasts, right? To these adults that says, I want to open up my business, but no, not this year, you know, because we were those people at once, right?
Yeah,
Because I was.
sure.
I'm like,
There's
yeah, I
never
want
a
to
right
open up a
time.
business. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a right time.
Yes.
There's no instruction book in our world that tells us the right time to be parents, the right time to be a husband or a wife, the right time to be a business owner. There's no such thing as a right time. The world is constantly moving. Don't be left behind. If you want to start it, start it. You're gonna start super small, and then next year you're gonna be like, dang, how did I go from 1 to 2 items to 10 items, and then the next year I'm at 25 items, the next year I'm at 100 items. It's a
growing process.
It's a growing process. Very well. It's a growing process. Try it. Just do it. Start it. Post
You see it, you could create it. And that's when we jump in.
And then you contact us and you say, hey, I have this business idea and I need a logo that's going to represent what I'm trying to produce. Yes. Help me figure this out. And that's what we're here to do.
Yes, indeed. And that's what we execute.
Absolutely. And just a curious question. So who is the creator behind who does what? Because you're a custom customer and you guys are dual. So that means that you guys both do this. Yes. So
I always say that 90% of the things that leave our hands from our business, both of our hands have touched.
Yes.
Both of our minds and our hands have touched. So if we're doing a flyer, I'm going to start the flyer. Hey, check this out. Make any adjustments and vice versa.
Exactly. So there's every product that we do receive, you know, that we getting ready to send out. We both seen it before we send it out or give it to you. We both went through it. You know what I mean? So it's a team.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a team effort.
Yeah,
okay. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And are you guys doing resins? Because I know that's how you guys started. Are you still guys?
I'm sorry.
Resins?
Yes,
resin?
Which is arts and crafts.
Resin. Yes.
Yes, we do. We still in the process of, we have so many things going on, from t-shirts, sweaters, business cards, stickers.
The website, right?
Yes.
And as far as
our
posting
acrylic
everything,
products. Yes.
That's why I say if you're not sure, ask.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt to ask me if we do it. And can we just ask?
We're here.
Because there's so many, being in the custom world, I can post hoodies and t-shirts and mugs, but I can't post
like just making it up,
something specifically custom made to a certain extent, because
because you guys have done half moon, half star, like half moon, half
coasters.
star.
We went from dominoes, we went from ashtrays, we went from keychains.
Yes.
But
that's still on the table. That's still something that you guys do.
It's still there. It's still it's still an option. Yes, it is.
Yep, the standard things are like that you can order right now would be like the dominoes, bookmarks, keychains, dog tags. Those are the standard things that I think you can find on the website right now. Other than that, if it's not on there, just ask me.
Okay. And how people can reach you. So on all your social medias, we're going to have them listed in the description below. But tell us a little bit about how can they get in touch with you besides the website. What other platforms can people reach you on?
So Facebook is our biggest website.
Yes,
Facebook will be C Siani Styles LLC. Instagram, you can catch us on Instagram. Unfortunately, I'm not as up there like I am with Facebook. Instagram is like just not getting as much attention I would like it to. I'm
We'll
trying,
get there.
you guys.
We'll
I
get
promise
there.
I'm trying. But Facebook is definitely the way to go. That's where
Yes.
you're going to see the most up to date, the most flyers, the most information that we're able to post. And then, of course, go directly to the source, to our website. On our website, you can shoot us a message through your email. And on our Facebook, you can shoot us a message through Messenger. Whatever works best for you to contact us works for me.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, for just taking the time to just be on this podcast, updating us on what that life looked like. What we're not going to do is wait another full year
No,
to have
we're
you.
gonna
So
make
we'll
this.
do
We
a
need to make this
6
more
month.
constant.
So let's put it here now. We'll see you at the end of the year to talk about all of our accomplishments that we've been able to do for 2026.
Sounds about
Absolutely. So we have a date in December then, for sure. Yes. And to close it out, once again, thank our lead sponsor, C Siani Styles. Thank you so much for sponsoring this program. And New Jersey, Anointed News Journal from Chris
We are in New
Collins.
Jersey.
Thank you.
We
We
are
are
in
in New Jersey for sure, for sponsoring this program. Thank you, everyone. If you haven't liked, subscribe, or comment, please do so. Until next time.
Bye-bye.